Hi guys, welcome back. It's Tracy with TR's Tarot Talk 1111. This is the daily love vibe for Monday, April 1st. I channel the divine masculine and divine feminine energies. So if you believe that you are in separation from a true soulmate, this is your read, okay? And we're looking at general energies. And I have some announcements, if you give me just a moment to remember what they all are. This coming weekend, I'm going to be at the Victory of Light. I put a link in the bottom, but I think I put the link for the following week, so I will straighten all of that out. But if you look in the description box, there's going to be a link for the Victory of Light, which is where I'll be in Sharonville, Ohio, which is basically Cincinnati, this coming weekend. And then the weekend following, I will be in Cleveland doing the Gift of Light Expo, put on by my friend Kelly Bowman. And it's an awesome show. And if you're local or you live in Ohio and you want to come see those, I will link those in the description box below, and you could come meet me in person. Let's see what else. I am changing up the channel. I told you guys a while ago that I was going to have to when I got back to work. And I'm back to work. Officially and unofficially. Unofficially at the factory, pending another text from him. But I'm starting back this week, I believe. And then also I'm back to doing my expos. So I'm going to put in the description box below what my new schedule is going to be. I'm going to do a weekly love vibe instead of daily. I am going to do a weekly zodiac general read for everybody. And I'm going to do extra content during the week sporadically as I have time to do it. Okay, so things are going to be changing, but please don't unsubscribe. Wait and see where we go, because we're going to go someplace magnificent. I just feel it. Okay, so this is the love vibe for Monday, April 1st. Happy April Fool's Day. Let's hope Spirit's not in a playful mood. Also, if you've never been here before, please hit the like bell, the like button, the subscribe button, and the bell for notifications. The way this read goes is this is the head space, home space, heart space, hopes and fears for masculine, and the same on the feminine. Then we have one action card and advice from Spirit for each energy, masculine and feminine, to build a bridge into union. I use a Moonology card for the overall energy through the moon energies. And then the last one is the highest and best lesson for the day. And remember, then it's going to be weekly, okay? All right, let's get busy. I hope you guys had a great weekend. It was really warm here on Saturday, but it rained cats and dogs. And then today, Sunday, the temperature dropped drastically, and we have about a ½ inch of snow out there. So, yeah, brr. Okay, so let's see what the moon's doing, though. We know what the weather's doing. It says, your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon. So, let's take a look. I should have had my book out. First quarter moon. Here comes a train, just to initiate the reading. If you're new to my channel, I live right next door to the railroad tracks. And we get a train periodically that likes to come through and toot its horn really loud. So if you give me just 1 second, we'll let it get past enough that we can hear each other. while we're clearing the space to be able to hear, make sure you ground yourself and you have clear thoughts while you're getting your reading, okay? Let's see, your commitment is being tested through the first quarter moon. There could be some challenges coming your way, but they're just the universe's way of testing you. The first quarter moon calls for you to face any hurdles with confidence. What do you actually think is possible? If you believe you can do it, then you probably can. If you spend your life affirming that something's too big for you to surmount it, then it probably is. See how it works? Do you believe your dreams will come true, or have you secretly already given up? Showing some commitment now will help you move towards your desired outcome. What you believe to be true is true for you, so believe in it yourself. Attune to the moon. I am committed to my dreams and move towards them with confidence. Additional meanings for the card. The answer to your question is yes, but not yet. How committed are you? All right, so you're halfway to your goal. You still need to put in a bit more effort. Sometimes we just need to realize how much we want something. You need to recommit to someone or something. The teaching. In the lunar cycle, the first quarter moon comes between the new moon and the full moon. It's a time when the sun and moon are at a hard astrological angle to each other, and this can prompt a small crisis. No matter when you pull this card, you need to see any dramas as a stepping stone to where you want to be. It can also be a time when you need to stay strong through the storm. Okay, so I just want to kind of add a little something to that, because as a reader, I see these energies. It's kind of funny how I do the daily readings, and the day of it, it doesn't really feel like right. But then it's almost like the energy needs a few minutes to catch up, I guess is what I want to say. Because I've been feeling this energy, this reassessment. It's like, damn, I'm trying so hard to get something done. And then these little roadblocks come up, and then where you're at that was so uncomfortable all of a sudden starts to look a little bit comfortable again, because you're like, damn, you know, I was ready to jump, I was ready to move, I was ready to do all this, but it's so hard. Maybe I'll just stay where I'm at. And I'm here to tell you that energy can be very, very heavy. So what we need to do is we need to reaffirm to ourselves that no matter how many obstacles come into our path, we still must take the initiative to move forward, take that next step. All right? How committed are you? That's what I'm hearing. How committed are you? And are you ready to give up just because you had a little bit of difficulty? Because if you think everything's going to be handed to you by the divine, you know, you're wrong. Yes, the divine works with us a lot. But we have a body. They don't. They give us the inspiration and we do the action. So I think what this energy of commitment is, are you really ready to give up just because it didn't turn out the way you thought it would, or as quick as you thought it would, or, you know, maybe you're just overwhelmed and feel like it's never going to turn out. Maybe it's time that you just kind of vamp, I don't know why I said vamp, amp up your voltage. Okay? It's like, yeah, I want it. I want it really, really bad. Well then, how bad do you want it? Because right now, when everything's going bad, that's when you're supposed to be making more effort. It's when you try harder. If you're in a race and you're halfway through the race, just because it's still another, you know, you're only halfway there, it's still quite a jog ahead before you get to the ending. Does that mean it's time to give up? No. Close your eyes. Look at your feet. Busy yourself, but keep forging ahead. Because before you know it, that finish line is going to be right in front of you. And all you got to do is just step over it. Okay? All right, there's your little pep talk from Spirit. And that really did feel heavily channeled. All right. What's going on in the masculine's headspace today? Discontent and boredom. It's in the reverse. It's the Four of Cups, you know, perhaps. Wouldn't it be neat to just crawl in their head and know what they're thinking? Because I'm wondering if they're feeling this commitment being tested too. Because it is the Four of Cups. It's looking at the Three Cups and not seeing that there's a divine gift. Being in the reverse might mean he hasn't figured it out yet. He's thinking about it. Because it is, in this deck, it's called discontent and boredom. But it's in the reverse. So, you know, maybe he is thinking about whether or not it's worth recommitting. Being in the reverse for me is slow energy, so it's just taking him a little bit of time. He's thinking, contemplating, working on his emotions. You know, is he in it for the long haul? He's already lost 3 times, blah, blah, blah. It just kind of feels like everybody's up in their heads, feeling a little, unhopeful. I hate to say it and put it that way, but that's the way it feels, like things aren't feeling as hopeful as they were. Let's see what's going on in her head. Haha, feminine ain't letting nothing hold her back. She's like, yeah, I'm committed. I'm committed. Accelerated motion, 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands is fast-moving energy. This could be her, it could be so many things. For some of you, it's definitely wanting communication. You want to hear from your masculine. And I feel like for most of you, you're not hearing from them at all. And if you are, it's just frivolous stuff. There isn't any content, no meat to the conversation. You go away from the conversation with more questions than you had coming into it. I also feel like the feminine's on fire. On fire with desire is what I'm hearing. She's like, I don't know where I'm going to. What's that song? Do you know where you're going to? Do you like the things that life is showing you? Okay, I'm going to have to look that up because I don't know that song. I've heard it before, obviously, but I don't know the name of it, and I don't know who sings it. If anybody out there listening does, please link it below because I think it was channeled from Spirit. Do you know where you're going to? It's kind of like she's not feeling blue. She's feeling hopeful. She's looking at the stars. She's assessing which area in her life does she need to focus on. I feel like she's had options, a lot of action around her, a lot of things, new things. And because she's in manifestation, she's looking at all of these different things. But you can't manifest like 20 things at once. Spirit needs you to kind of put it under an umbrella or focus on one thing at a time is what I'm hearing. Okay? So you need to group things, if you can, into a manifestation. Or you need to choose the most important and work on one manifestation at a time. That's from Spirit. Okay? Let's see what's going on in the 3D space, in their home, their work, their life, their existence. We've got, and I guess I'll show it to you, the 8 of Swords, trapped in fear, stuck in thoughts, literally feeling trapped. Oh, I'm just feeling like, I don't know how I'm ever going to get out of here. And I know that feeling well. I've been there, done that just recently. But yeah, he's he's feeling trapped. And it's mental trapped. Literally, mentally, he has trapped himself. He's thinking negative. He's not focusing on what he wants. He's focusing on what he hasn't. Okay, I'm hearing it this way. Hasn't gotten yet. In order for him, I don't know, Spirit's telling me how to tell you guys how to channel your own manifestations, okay? She needs to pick one. See the focus? And that's where she needs to aim all of her wands at the moment. To manifest, she needs to stop trying to manifest everything all at once and focus on the most important. If you were building a train, just because they go by, I guess I'm thinking it, you would need the engine, then the cars, and then the caboose. So don't try to manifest the caboose when you haven't got the engine yet, okay? Masculines, in order to manifest your union to your divine soulmate, you need to stop thinking about what your blocks are. You're thinking about all the things holding you down, instead of thinking about all of the things that will lift you up. So, eye on the prize. Don't look at, well, I got to get a divorce, I got to go see a lawyer, I got to think about the kids, we got to fill out this, we got to do that. That's for the married ones, or for these just entangled ones in a karmic relationship. You know, it's like, I got to find a place to live, or I got to ask them to leave. We got to figure out who gets the dog. We've got to, you know, I got to pack up all their shit, put it out on the curb, whatever. Don't manifest more of what you have. You want to manifest something better. So, yes, take care of the details, but when you're obsessing in your head, thinking thoughts over and over and over again, you need to have your eye on the prize, like your feminine. Look at what you want, not what you have to go through to get it. Okay, that's just the way I'm channeling it. Okay, what's going on in her home, her 3D space? She's got the accelerated motion in her head, but in her home, it's in reverse, and it is the Eight of Pentacles. Ain't that funny? I had to think about that for a minute. Positive movement forward in this deck, but it's the Eight of Pentacles. In reverse, it's like nobody's able to work on it, or there's an inability to work on it. There's an inability to okay, this is what I'm hearing from Spirit. There's so much going on in the feminine's life right now that she's having a hard time with distractions. Okay? Distractions. They're good distractions, like business, children. I don't know, I see a list, like buy bread, milk, blah, 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 but this is like life lesson list. Like she's going through, okay, so Spirit is saying, I understand, feminine, that you have an awful lot on your plate right now. And I understand that you want everything to move very, very fast. However, you've got to be able to focus on the most important thing first. And when distractions come up, manage your time, healthy boundaries. If people are hitting you up just to hit you up or to sit with you or something, you need to manage your time better. Make a play date. I don't know why Spirit chose that, but that's what they're saying. Make a play date with your friends. When it is productive. Okay? Because right now you're in the middle of manifesting a new life and you're going to have plenty of play dates. This is just what I'm hearing from Spirit. You're going to have plenty of play dates. Okay? Whatever reason you feel like you need to get out there and be seen more and doing more, that's great. Okay? But there are things in your life right now that you need to make happen so that when you go out and put yourself out there, you're actually available. Does that make sense? And I feel like it's not just dating. It's like in your life, you know? Don't be putting applications in if you're not cleared for work, or, you know what I'm saying? It's like, stop trying to fix everything in the fringe movement of your life right now and focus on the important things. That's what I'm hearing. All right, let's move on to the heart space, my favorite reveal. What is going on in the heart space of the masculine? He's got the moon card in reverse. In reverse, people. He's had a little bit of clarity. He has had clarity, and he's done some shadow work, and he's holding a rod, and he's staring his shadow side right in the face. Now, it is in the reverse. Yes, it is. And I just wanted to see, because his deck's a little different, so I want to see what he says about this card. It says the time is now when you have to face your worst fears and look into the dark shadows of your soul. We know all this, so yeah. Okay, they don't give the reverse in here, so I'm just going to tell you, intuitively, I know exactly what it means. It means in his heart he's been working, he's purging, he's facing his shadow side, and perhaps he's at the dregs of it is what I'm hearing, dregs of it. He's not quite out of the cocoon, but he's feeling much better, is what I'm hearing. Feeling much better. I don't know why. Spirit's not giving me details. I just am hearing that the masculine is feeling much better. But he's not done with his purging. He's probably at the tail end of it. So have patience, is what I'm hearing. Have patience. His heart is being healed, and that takes time. All right, what's going on in her heart? She's got 6. A lot of action cards with her. Moving on? No. It's in the reverse. Isn't it funny? I'll bet you $1. Well, no, I won't because I'm broke. But I will bet you that most of the people watching this video right now, most of them, are female. And I will bet you that most of you have tried really hard to convince yourself that you've walked completely away from this and you're 100% done. But you know what? Your heart space is telling on you. You ain't going anywhere. No, you might go play in this matrix thing that we call life. You might go play, you might distract yourself, you might throw yourself into your work. But this tells me in your heart space, you're not going anywhere. You're not giving up, not yet. You're still that 9 of Wands. And you know what? Spirit's telling me It's exactly what you need to do. Hold on loosely, but don't let go. I'm hearing it again. Because there's healing happening here, ladies. There's healing happening. And I know in the 3D, it sucks because damned if it don't feel like they hate your guts. You know, it feels like they've blocked you, or they're, you know, they're whooping it up with their karmic partner. They're posting things on Facebook. 3D is a real mess. But I'm telling you, in the 5D, Spirit's telling me it's all put on. Every bit of it. Some of them have even convinced themselves that it's real. But there'll be a tower for those. Because deep down inside, the masculine's really, the 5D masculine really knows that this union is what they planned, it's what they wanted, it's how they dreamed it, and it's just probably really frustrating being the higher self with the masculine in the 3D, because some of them are sound asleep, they have no clue what's going on. Some of them are like farmers and Amish, and just, you know, they come from all places across the globe, and all have different religious views, and all have to, same with the feminines. So it's difficult. It's really difficult for the 5D masculine to kick the 3D masculine in the ass and get them awake. But the energy tells me it's working, it's happening, it's here, okay? So don't give up. Don't give up, and have faith, have patience is what I'm hearing. All right, what is going on? I'm sad to see this in the upside down, but it is the hopes and fears. So it's a fear. It's a fear. It's the Sun card. This, in this deck, I always think stars because it looks like stars, but this is the Sun card. So this is, you know, my yes card. And it's the happy, happy joy card. It's also the masculine when at his highest self is the sun, and the feminine as her highest self is the moon. But I feel like this is fear. Fear that the answer is no. Fear that he's losing his light. I feel like the feminine is his light, as is he for her. And this is hopes and fears, and I think he's afraid he's losing his light. And he's afraid of the answer no. He's afraid she'll say no. But Spirit says, fear never moved anybody forward on their path. It just lit a match under them. So I feel like the masculine's feeling a bit of burn from this card. And the action isn't happening yet. There's no, because fear, you can't move forward in fear. So he's doing his shadow work, and when he comes out of fear, I think this card will turn upright. Spirit says they're going to get it. They're going to get it. Eventually. What's going on in the feminine's hopes and fears? She's got the Devil card in reverse. Dang. For some of you, your masculines have addictions. And she's afraid that he's not going to be able to overcome them or heal from them. That's just a couple of you. Some of you, this has got to be specific to someone watching. Their karmic relationship, or their wife or their girlfriend or whatever, gender doesn't matter. it's a Capricorn, because, I don't know, I'm hearing that for one of you maybe. They're a Capricorn. And for your hopes and fears, you're hoping that they will leave their karmic, that it will end. But as the collective, kind of like the majority of you, you're kind of hoping that if you've got it wrong, if this isn't your masculine, or if this isn't divinely guided, if this isn't everything that you thought it was, it's kind of like, you know, I feel codependent. I feel addicted to my twin, my soulmate. And I don't like it. And I know I've got to heal from it. I need to heal the codependence. I need to heal the addiction. I need to move on, positive movement forward, and accelerated motion. I mean, she's revving her engine is what she's doing. You know, in her manifesting, she's getting to where she's almost got it, guys. Remember, when you manifest, you've got to desire it. Then you got to move toward it. No, sorry. You got to visualize it, desire it, move toward it. And she's cut all the bits and pieces in place. She's just not quite there yet. Okay? But this is good manifesting right here. You just gotta get clear. Spirit saying you gotta get clear on whether or not you're ditching this relationship. If you're cord cutting, if you're letting go, if you're done. You've got to get clear here. And this will happen naturally is what I'm hearing. The reason why you're not making a desire for it is because you're contemplating steps moving away from it. If you want to manifest this union, you're going to have to trust first that Spirit's not going to let you get harmed in any way, shape, or form. Okay? Whatever you've experienced in past lifetimes, whatever you've experienced in this lifetime with this masculine, Spirit is saying, we are going to catch you after you take your leap of faith. And everything, we're going to put you right down where you need to be doing exact, but your little feet got to be in motion. Because once you hit the ground, you're going to have to hit the ground running. And I'm seeing that. Like Spirit just, you know, you take that leap of faith off the ledge and they're going to catch you. They're going to right you. And you need to get your little feet going before they even set you down. Because once you get it, you're going to have to hit the ground running. Because I feel like some of you guys, I'm hearing, it's late, it's late, it's late, it's late. And I'm seeing the little white rabbit, okay? With his clock, I'm late, I'm late, I'm late. So when you get put down, your feet need to be moving and you need to hit the ground running. Because why? You need to get out of this devil energy. You need to turn these cards around. You've got all the bits and pieces that you need to manifest this. Okay? Which is your divine calling. But because in the 3D, this person is just being an ass or whatever's going on. Maybe they're not. Maybe they're just like not even existing. Maybe you haven't met them. Or maybe you met them, you were talking to them, and now there's nothing. Nothing on their social media. Nothing in your text messages. No emails. No phone calls. It's almost like they fell off the stinking earth. Okay? You can't be watching them. You need to be thinking about where in your life are you not ready for this union. Don't worry about when. Don't worry about who. Don't worry about how. You're trying to micromanage God. And God's saying, knock it off. I've got you. Desire it. Well, visualize it. desire it and take steps in your life toward being prepared. This is what I'm hearing. If you knew that a huge storm was coming, but you didn't know where any of your loved ones were, they're just scattered out there somewhere. Maybe your kids are at a friend's house, or they walk to the store, or whatever. Your family, the people you love. We're going to use family in place of masculine. Okay, a huge storm's coming. They're telling you, you're going to need food. You're going to need water. You're going to need bandages. You're going to need a generator if you've got one. Okay, you need to get your shit together because it's coming, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Okay? You're worried about, where's all my loved ones? And that's natural. You're supposed to worry about that. But Spirit's saying, if everybody showed up right now, are you even able to keep them safe? How about you let me, God, keep this person safe, your family safe? You concentrate on what you need to do to prepare for the storm so that when they get there, you're ready. You're ready. You're trying too hard to micromanage the universe. And you're holding everything back. The train's just dragging along. A little mismatched too. You know, it's like we've got the engine pushing it forward instead of pulling it the way it was designed. Yes, it's moving. Spirit says it's not stagnant. Everybody thinks it's stagnant, but it's not. It's moving. It's just moving very slow because everybody is trying to make it go faster, better. When the design, it was already designed perfectly to handle all the workload and get everything there safe and sound. But you got to get your little fingers out of it. Let the divine put everything in order. You work on being prepared for when the storm hits. That's what I'm channeling. We're going to move on to what is the advice card for action. What action for the masculine? He needs to meditate. I know this says rest and rejuvenate, but this is definitely meditation and spirituality. So he's still in the chrysalis. He's still in the cocoon. And Spirit's saying the best course of action for him to take right now is to pray and meditate and to purge and to do his shadow work. That's the most important thing because that's what's holding him up. Okay? That's what's holding him up. And what is the advice for him? Magical Map Shifter. That sounds really cool, and I'm going to have to get the book because it's a brand new deck. Magical Map Shifter. Sounds important. Spirit says change of course. I haven't seen it yet. Let's see. Yeah. What did I just say? Okay. Magical Map Shifter. Spirit orchestrates everyone's destiny. When the Magical Map Shifter card arrives, it comes with a mission to make you aware of the people who come into your life and impact your personal growth. Perhaps you may meet a soulmate whose very presence invites you to be the best you that you can be, or someone who leads you out of difficulty and into a place of safety or success. Pay attention to those individuals who cross your path and cause you to reflect on your journey. Be aware, be awake, and you'll recognize them for the important change agents they truly are. Your whole perspective about who you are and why you're here is shifting. Ooh. The magical map shifter always initiates you into a better version of yourself. Okay, that's beautiful, because literally that's what soulmates do. Whether it's a twin flame or a karmic soulmate or a soulmate, they are initiators. They instigate. They catalyze. They initiate change by lots of different ways. Any way, shape, or form you can think of, a soulmate can change your life. It can be a negative experience. It can be a positive experience. But any way it comes out, it is definitely magically putting you on your divine path. Because Spirit sends those people into your life to do the right things at the right moment for the right reasons to get you on the right path. So that's the advice, is to let go and let God. Quit trying to micromanage Spirit, both of them. And to recognize your soulmates when you meet them. If you can't let go of somebody in your thoughts or in your heart, there's a reason. There's a reason. Spirit's telling me that fire you feel in your heart will go away when the mission is complete. But they're warning you, some of these missions are never complete. Wow. Thanks, Spirit. Some of them are never complete. It's the never-ending story. But it will move you faster than anything ever has in your life. Forward, out of stuck, stagnant, codependent energies. If you're up for the ride, Spirit can definitely motivate you through karmic and soulmates and twin flames to be right where you need to be on your path. Oh, and look what the feminine got in the upright. Damn. All right, so Spirit says she needs to go to goo. Oh, no. Correction. I am so sorry. That was my ego. Spirit says, nope, 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 nope. No more disruptions. No more, no. Oh my goodness. The feminines are too busy. There's way too many people, too many energy vampires around them. People who they love and care about who are disrupting their process. That play date thing, this is what that's about. Spirit says, no more play dates until you got your ducks in a row. Tell people you're busy working on getting your life together, and you will get a hold of them next week, next month, whenever, however long it takes. You need to quit being distracted. Okay? This is not a tower falling down. This is wibbly wobblies. No more distractions. You need to focus. Look at that star and the line shooting out of it. That's focus. Okay? It's focused. It's in the crosshairs. It's so focused. Spirit says you need to put what you are manifesting in your crosshairs. And you got the Moonlight card. Yes, because the feminine is represented by the moon. We got the Sun card in the masculine, the Moonlight card in the feminine. A little extra message there that both of them are in their element. There's just things slowing them down. Moonlight. Let's see what this card says. Your intuition allows you to see beyond the smaller picture. Logical and analytical. Follow it. Crosshairs. Moonlight beckons. Come and trust your intuition to lead you into places that may not seem logical. It doesn't, because it's a spiritual experience. It's not a 3D experience yet. It's affecting the 3D. Okay, but we haven't anchored it here yet. It says, trust your intuition. Your hunches will be right on target. Resist second guessing yourself. For your alternative perception is especially right now. It is especially sharp right now. Okay, resist second guessing yourself. For your alternate perception, meaning your intuition, your third eye, is especially sharp right now. You can see beyond the surface of things and truly read between the lines. This is a good time to use your oracle cards or other systems of divination to gain information. Remember that the language of intuition is a symbolic one. It comes subtly through a hunch, a tingling, a clear sound, or an animal or object crossing your path. Spirit is sending you messages to help you now. Success is yours if you follow the signs. Wow. Okay, so trust your intuition, ladies, because you already know all this shit. And Spirit's saying, you know, and so is this. How committed are you? Put it back in the crosshairs. Yes, it's painful. It's birthing pains. Spirit just said, it's birthing pains. You are the mother. You are giving birth. This is the birthing process. And these are birthing pains. And you need to pull up your big girl panties and focus on the prize, because this baby's coming whether you're ready for it or not. And Spirit says, get ready because it's late. Wow. Powerful message today. And then what is the highest lesson learned in this? Love begins. This is the Ace of Cups. Remember, in order to get to the Two of Cups, you have to have the Ace of Cups. Love has to begin with you, and then it has to extend to the person that you're in love with. So if you're truly in love with your twin flame or your soulmate, karmic or otherwise, you need to refocus and let them heal. And then this is the outcome. Love begins. All right, that's been your daily love vibe. And starting tomorrow, I'm going to do weeklies. And we'll do from Monday to Monday, I think. And then I think the Zodiacs will be Wednesday to Wednesday. That way I can work on them now and have them uploaded by Wednesday. Okay, so the new schedule tentatively is going to be this. The love vibe will be a weekly love vibe from Monday to Monday. Or Monday through Sunday. Spirit says you can't do two for one day. So Monday through Sunday. They'll just be posted every Monday. How's that? So your weekly love vibe will be posted every Monday. And your weekly zodiac will be posted every Wednesday. And in between, as I have time, I'm going to do bonus content. I would like to, Spirit says I need to do some more channeling without so many cards, just maybe a couple little cards to get the channel going. And then I need to talk to some of you because there are quite a few of you, Spirit is telling me, that are about to give up, and they don't want you to do that. They said hold on loosely, but don't let go. Okay? Hit the link down below and listen to that song. It shows you the words, and it really does make sense. That was channeled to me a couple of days ago. All right? And I don't even remember now the song that I channeled earlier. I'm completely gone. I have no clue. If you know it, can you post it in the comments below? All right. I love you guys. Love you, love you, love you. Watch for tomorrow's weekly love vibe, okay? Good night.